But she listens to the show every week. She really likes the show, and she does critique it. If you want to critique the show, HeardItOnTheXRadioshow.com is up and running. You can send an email to us. Any of the contests that we run, just send the email there to try to win. We've got a winner from that today that we'll be announcing on the end of the show.
Yeah, we got a couple emails this week. One in particular that we're going to read on the air about our "And You Think It's Okay" segment from last week. So we'll get to that later.
We will get to that later. We'll be getting into a lot of stuff later. I want to talk to you quick about the Music Exchange, who sponsors this show. Music Exchange is in Hamburg. Rich'sMusicExchange.com is the website if you need to get a hold of us. We do everything in music at the Music Exchange, whether it's band instruments, books, everything from beginner to pro. This month we do have a special on guitar packages. We have acoustic guitar packages from Peavey, which is the acoustic guitar, the amplifier, everything you need to roll, and we're throwing in 2 free guitar lessons.
Mm-hmm. As always,
$139. We have Fender electric packages, same deal, everything you need to roll, $199 with 2 free lessons. We have 5-piece drum sets from D-Drum. Elliot from D-Drum is a big fan of the show, too.
Yeah, Elliot's a big fan of the show. We had him on the show, actually. And one thing, while you're on the topic of the Music Exchange, we talked about it last week, the new Fender amps, the Mustang amps.
Yeah.
I had my first chance to play them, actually, earlier today. I checked them out, and those things, you're not kidding, they're phenomenal.
They are phenomenal.
They're awesome. I played both of them. I played the Mustang 1 and the Mustang 2, and they're both just awesome. Awesome amps.
The modeling aspect of that amp is unbelievable, and then you can hook it up to a computer. It comes with software, and you can manipulate all the sounds. You can manipulate the amps. You can really do a whole bunch of amazing things on this amp. These modeling amps are just getting to be incredible. And like we had said last week, Dave Waters, a good friend of ours, deals with the New York City region, where he deals with a lot of vintage guitar stores. And if you've ever been in one of these vintage stores, they're just about vintage stuff. If it's not 50 years old, they don't even want
it. Even the clothes. One time I wore a shirt into one. I got a funny look because it was only 10 years old.
Yeah, it's a good point, Joshua.
Yeah.
But these vintage guys are very hardcore on the old stuff, the old tones, the old this. David went into a couple of these stores in New York and brought this amp and put it against 1-to-1 against 65 Princeton reverbs, 65 twin reverbs, deluxe reverbs, and these store owners were blown away, just majorly blown away by this amp.
Yeah, I was blown away today just playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no joke. These amps are really awesome, and that whole thing that you were talking about where you can plug it into computers and stuff, they do it with that the G Deck too. We had our good friend Gary Hoey come into the store a couple months ago, and
a lot of the technology from the G Decks and the Mustang. The cool thing about the Mustang amp, though, is the smaller version of it's $99.
Yeah, it's ridiculously cheap.
And the 40-watt version's $199.
I could even afford that.
Yeah, especially on what I pay you here.
Yeah, especially on all the money that I spend going to see other concerts and not paying back debts that I owe to my mother.
Well, look at how much I've already saved you with the bags fly free thing. If we just get a big suitcase,
don't just get a garbage bag.
Going back to the drum set deal, though, real quickly at the Music Exchange, we've got a 5-piece D-Drum drum set. $399 includes cymbals and seat. This week only comes with a free set of electronic drum triggers from D-Drum, which is the value of the drum triggers is another $300. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely a fantastic deal. So go to richesmusicexchange.com. or call us at 716-646-6240. Notice I don't screw up my own website.
I know, you got that down.
I don't, yeah.
But you can't even get my email right.
No, I just don't like talking to you. That's what it comes down to.
No, this is the only time we talk all week, actually.
Yeah.
You just give me funny looks the rest of the week every time we see each other.
I try to avoid you at all costs.
I found that last night, Rich and Famous played at Strikers over in Orchard Park, and
you were there?
I waved, and you sort of, I didn't see him.
Hey, you know what else? I want to thank Carl Russo for stopping down yesterday, and Carl Russo is a Buffalo rock and roll, DJ legend. Yeah. Introduced the band. He's a riot, and of course I want to thank you for coming down too. Strikers is a great place. It's a great sounding room.
It is.
It's a really good sunroom, carpeted. It's cool, and it's actually a bowling alley too.
Yeah,
which is kind of neat.
So you can bowl there in between sets when you're being ignored by the band.
Yeah, was that what you were doing? Bowling a lot?
That's what I was doing. I do the bumper bowling because if not, it's just an
I've
embarrassment.
seen you. You're amazing at that bumper bowl.
I'm really good. I've never gotten a gutter ball yet.
Good
It's
boy.
awesome.
All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come out of the break on the other side, we're going to have the guys from Underground Stampede in with us. Stick around, folks. Heard it on the X.